Good morning. Listen, I know that there is great purpose in duality and polarity. And it doesn't matter if we're talking from a scientific point of view. Academia uses it as a clear understanding of, knowing that, if we didn't have darkness, how would we know light? Or, any of the polar opposites, it's something that it teaches us. But there's a huge lie out there, and I want to elaborate on it because it is something that I know many people struggle with, and that is fear and anxiety. And fear and anxiety is a lie. There's two energies in the world. There's positive and negative. And we have the choice, our free will, to choose which of the energies that we will feed. And mind you, if we don't feed one of them, it will die. Now, God is good. Everything that he has given us and that is growing and returns every day, the sun coming up, the grass is growing, the trees are growing, the flowers are blooming. It is constantly an atmosphere where God is giving and giving and giving to his creation. And the lie is formed by the evil in this world to keep people from growing. It is to stunt you. It is to keep you alienated. It is to keep you, regressed and hidden. It is to stop you from blooming. Now, it's a lie because God says that what he made was good. Everything that God has made is good. So if you're confused, that is not coming from God. That is coming from evil, because God does not give us a seed of fear and confusion. He says, I'm not the author of confusion. So in order to be in a battle, you should probably know who and what the enemy is, because everyone needs a strategy. So in order to plan a strategy, that means that you have to get your mind and your heart right before you go out into battle. And that means before you even put your feet down on the floor, you should be grateful for what you have in this life, because everything that you have was given to you by God. Every ability that you have is by God. Your sight, your hearing, you're able to speak, you're able to walk, you are able to think. All these things are a gift from God. And the fact that people would believe for a second that they are the reason for whatever successes they have is a fallacy. It's all gifted. And this whole journey is about learning and expanding. And he wants us to come to that realization of humility. Humble yourselves that you are a creation. You are not the creator of all things. If you put yourself in the position that stands behind God, then that means he's going before you. And that means that his will for your life will always be his. And if you're standing behind him, then you've taken your place, meaning that you surrender everything that you are over to him. And then that's the path that is made straight. No confusion. There's no forks in the road where you're going to have to, really make these tough decisions, because he says, I'm with you always. We're making things much more difficult than they need to be. You got to get your head right and your heart right and know your enemy. Be grateful for what you have and know that this battle is not yours. It's actually his. But you have to find your place in that army behind him, because where you focus your energy is what will actually, become bigger. What you focus on is what will, expand. So if you focus on the good that's in your life and you focus on the positive, that energy will only become greater. If you focus on negativity, the negativity will overcome you, and you will find yourself in a place where you feel like you're drowning. Grab on to the good, and that will be what your salvation's all about, being saved and being under God's grace. Have a good day.